Two worlds, one stage. Disney Channel's fan favorite franchises, Descendants and Zombies, come together in the Descendants Zombies Worlds Collide tour. I was invited through my outlet Pop Culture Planet to the Madison Square Garden show in New York City, filled with impressive musical numbers and even a surprise guest appearance. The tour features Descendants The Rise of Red's Kylie Cantrell, Malia Baker, Dara Renee, and Joshua Colley, and Zombies 4, Dawn of the Vampire stars Malachi Barton, Freya Sky, and Makona Knife. Together, they sing and dance through music from all 8 films, while also allowing each cast member to get their own spotlight moments. The night kicks off with the original song Worlds Collide that really sets the stage for what we can expect. These worlds are coming together. It's really thrilling to see the cast take on new versions of our favorite tracks, as well as sing songs from each other's franchises. Kylie Cantrell had the first solo of the night with Red, which is one of my favorites, followed by a video montage of her as a child with big Disney dreams. Very inspirational. Later in the night, she shows off her pop star chops with a medley of her debut album Boy, and even sings a heartfelt duet of Space Between with her Descendants co-star Malia Baker. Speaking of Malia, she taps into this like Rhythm Nation vibe, performing Good to Be Bad with Makona Knife, and then she gets her own like Taylor Swift moment. It was really very moving. Like everyone had their phones out, lights shining, and she played an acoustic version of If Only. I gotta say, Makona Knife is one of the most dynamic performers in the show. He's full of jaw-dropping tricks and flips, which is insane. And along with Joshua Colley and Malachi Barton, they do this all-male version of Shuffle of Love that I just think is fun to see, you know, like how they switch things up a little bit. The chemistry between Malachi Barton and Freya Sky is just as strong from the screen to the stage as they perform a whole bunch of duets, including The Place to Be, Someday, Dream Come True, and then goofily dance around in front of never-before-seen footage of their Zombies 4 audition where they sang Rewrite the Stars from The Greatest Showman. So fun. And Freya Sky, her vocals are unreal. She sings the original song Gold's Gone and then has her soaring ballad My Own Way from Zombies 4, which was so beautiful. Later on, Joshua Colley sings a medley of What's My Name and Perfect Revenge with Dara Renee. Perfect Revenge is one of my favorites, so I had a blast with that one. And he also sings this really heartfelt original song that he wrote about their experience being on tour called I'm Gonna Remember This. I was getting a little teary. Dara Renee really shines. She's just so adorable. I loved Life is Sweeter. Her part is always my favorite. She dances really hard in her original song I'ma Do It, which is very positive and uplifting. And then she owns the iconic Queen of Mean. And this is just a handful of songs performed in this nearly 3-hour show, including a 20-minute intermission. Like literally by the time intermission came, I was like, oh, that could have been the entire show and I would have been like satisfied. And there's still a whole nother half. So you really get your money's worth. There were video montages featuring characters and cast members from the original movies. We got a little video clip of Milo Manheim and Meg Donnelly singing Someday and passing the baton on to the new cast. Even Rita Ora made a little video cameo as the Queen of Hearts. And the show is just really interactive. Like the cast talks in between every song. They're telling stories, sharing behind the scenes moments, just sharing their immense gratitude to be in the position they're in. Like I was honestly surprised to see just how grateful they were and, you know, thanking the audience constantly for being in the position that they're in. It just made you really proud of them. And they even shouted out family and friends. I was at the Madison Square Garden show and there were cast members from Descendants, the upcoming 5th movie, Zombies 4, the new Coven Academy, High School Musical, the musical, the series, even High School Musical OG Monique Coleman. So it's just cool to see how this Disney world just all supports each other. We even got a surprise guest appearance of Willa the Werewolf herself, Chandler Kinney. She came on stage and she led the audience in a howl-off, which was really cool. I just love that throughout the tour dates, there have been these special guest appearances that just, you know, make it all a little bit more exclusive and a little bit more exciting, like you can't miss it. At the UBS Arena show, Milo Manheim and Meg Donnelly actually showed up. Liamani Segura and Rita Ora have both made guest appearances on the actual tour. Fans of Descendants and Zombies are gonna have a blast at the Worlds Collide tour. And something I was thinking about while I was sitting there was like just how cool it is that there are so many talented Black and Latino performers leading this next generation of Disney. Featuring over 35 songs, this interactive show is really high energy, inspirational, and just a lot of fun for the whole family. The music is also just like really good and it spans genres. There's a lot of pop, hip hop, soaring ballads. I got a little bit of like Janet Jackson, Taylor Swift energy sometimes. The music is just genuinely good that like Whether you're going because you're just a fan or you're a parent bringing kids that are fans, like, you're gonna have a good time. The talent is next level. Like, these are some really, really talented young people. Having once been an audience member for the High School Musical and the Cheetah Girls tours back in the day, I just love seeing how this new wave of Disney Channel stars is continuing the legacy. Also, make sure to stay at the end because there is a little encore number. I know a lot of people got up and started leaving. You don't want to miss it. Now I'm just crossing my fingers that this concert crossover leads to an actual real crossover movie. How cool would that be? I don't know, that little tease at the end of Zombies 4 with the ocean, I'm like, hey, bring in Uliana. Let's go into that Descendants world.
I know we have the Worlds Collide tour, but like I think there needs to be a Descendants Zombies Worlds Collide the movie.
The zombies.
I agree. Let's do it. Let's do it. Pitching that to the Mickey Mouse.
I'll pitch it to Mr. Mouse.
In the meantime, you have to grab tickets to the Descendants Zombies Worlds Collide tour before it ends in September. You won't regret it. Consider subscribing if you like this video and get even more entertainment news at popcultureplanet.com. See ya!